You're even uglier from this angle.
Optimus Prime. You mean they still let you command other Autobots?
Don't start, Sentinel.
Everyone knows this.
Oh, but I did not.
Well, everyone but you.
Did you memorize that speech, Lugnut? Or is it just hardwired into that thick one-track processor of yours?
Maybe it should have a caption. You know, so people can tell what it's supposed to be.
This way?
Like I missed the chicken pox.
And the point of this story is...
The name is Starscream, exalted leader of the Decepticons.
I thought that was Megatron.
I was to be rich. I was to be famous.
Looks like you'll just have to settle for famous.
The night is still young. Unlike some bots I know. Anybody else smell fried circuitry around here? Get it? Fried circuitry? As in yours!
As usual, Black Arachnia. Your demeanor is as unpleasant as that accursed organic mode of yours.
Looks like somebody forgot to defrag his hard drive.
If this is your best, then you Autobots truly are pathetic.
You'd be grumpy too if you had one servo in the scrap heap. Bulkhead and genius in the same sentence? I'll never get used to that.
Megatron is a fool who's been chasing a ghost for centuries.
You Autobot fools are the keepers of the Allspark. This must be some cosmic joke.
Did I miss anything?
No. I'd say you hit just about every car in the lot.
You expect us to believe that a bunch of glitch detail flunkies could defeat Megatron?
Thick-bolted moron.
What RAM-damaged, programming-impaired bot would agree to be in such a degrading spectacle?
I didn't spend the last 4 million solar cycles searching the galaxy just so you could lay your greasy wings on the Allspark.
That's a human?
Must be a new model. Next time, you might want to look both ways before you cross.
His attention span is short, too.
I heard that!
Apparently, so is his fuse.
How could a third-rate rockbuster possibly merit the Autobot Supreme Commander's attention?
Aren't you supposed to be the strong, silent type? Emphasis on the silent?
You must move like a gentle wind.
Gentle wind? You'll be lucky to get him down to an Omega-class solar storm.
Nice, Prowl. Maybe next you can teach an engine block to float.
I refuse to be beaten by some simpering nerd who merely got lucky.
You want me to use that EMP to make your pain go away?
You primitive life forms are so easily entertained.
If you can reach it.
Oh, right. I get it. 'Cause I'm short.
What? I'm just busting your bumpers a little, buddy.
Why does it have to be little buddy? Why can't it just be buddy?
What's with him?
He's just mad because he came up a little short.
You froze up like a crankcase in December!
You got anything that ugly back on Cybertron?
Yeah, but Bulkhead's back at the plant.
A dinosaur would be no mental match for an XL4 processor such as mine.
XL4 processor? How primitive.
What are you, yellow?
You couldn't stop an oil leak.
Ooh, look at me. I'm Optimus Prime. I'm scared of spiders.
Not you iron-brained idiot.
Don't you ever stop talking?
It will require using Bumblebee's greatest strength.
What, my stingers? My turbo speed?
Your obnoxious personality.
I'll say it slowly so even you can understand it, Sam. No?
Definitely lose the suit. It makes you look 10 years older.
Bumblebee, for once, can't you keep quiet?
I'll help you downgrades.
I believe you're supposed to pay for those things before you run off with them.
That girl is a weirdo.
Careful, you copper-clad klutz!
Grow up, kid.
You're not bouncing anywhere, Masterson. Except back to prison.
Last year's birthday present and she's already forgotten you.
You sound just like my dad!
Bulkhead, move your oversized fender.
You want me to spend the next 10 megacycles alone on a spaceship at the bottom of Lake Erie with this protoform?
Have you ever actually been camping?
You bungling defect!
You'd have to be a real glitchhead to get caught in that.
Help!
You're about as much help as a cracked motherboard.
We're trapped.
An excellent assessment.
No one's heard word one from those goofbots in nearly a decacycle.
Guess I kinda made a mess.
I mean, no more than usual.
What was that supposed to be?
Starscream never did have a knack for parking.
Oh, I get it. You're tired of looking up to me.
Master, I am not worthy. I am not worthy. What happened to your body?
Bumblebee? I think you were supposed to do that from the outside.
Ratchet, have you cracked a processor? A robot? With an organic mode? Ew! There is no way I would ever have anything to do with a mutant freak like you!
Bumblebee, trees don't grow underground. Do old bots always smell funny? You guys might as well get measured for your orange jumpsuits right now. Hope you like prison food.
How do you lose an entire body? Especially one your size. It's like losing a planet or something. What's your damage, Prime?
Run, you sniveling cowards!
Are you two rust buckets done yet?
Hey, Blitzbrain! Is that your jet mode, or did your pal Lugnut dump out some spare parts?
Why would I want to hang out with a little brat like you?
Hey, that's my car! Put it down, now!
Yeah.
Considering your own history of mistakes, Bumblebee, I wouldn't exactly call you a great character witness.
I wouldn't exactly call you a great leader.
Sentinel,
Is a glitch head. All due respect.
release me at once! You overgrown oil leaker!
You saved the city, right?
After destroying half of it.
Guess he didn't listen to you.
Yes, it's becoming quite a habit.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck riding home with no dry clothes and an Autobot whose car mode doesn't have a heater.
Okay, what's his malfunction?
Technical glitch. It happens. A lot, actually.
What? You can bring an Autobot back to life, but you can't light a fire?
He told me he was your friend, that he couldn't face you in his damaged state, that I should keep his existence a secret.
And you trusted him?
Rid yourself of the stench of those glitch detail losers you've been commanding. You have my word. We all know what that's worth, don't we?
You talk too much.
How come you have three faces? Couldn't decide which was the ugliest?
Oh, what? So you can wreck the other half of the city? I don't think so.
Sorry, go home and stay there.
You, Tiny, step out from behind your overgrown pal. It's an abomination. Just like you. These organics wouldn't know a Decepticon from a garbage bot. Tell your organic captain we're going to investigate.
Sentinel, that's a trash bot?
Well, obviously it's a trash bot. I didn't just arrive on this planet yesterday.
Actually,
Never mind. Let's go.
Look what the capacitor dragged in.
I don't need some elite guard washout telling me how to handle primitive technology.
that technology's not as primitive as it looks.
I don't recall asking you. You call that transforming? I've seen protoforms transform better than that! I, Sentinel Prime, speak to you at the behest of our great commander, Ultra Magnus, who could not be here because he has more important matters to attend to than to worry about this small, underdeveloped planet.
The only reason you yammering metalheads are still online is because of me!
The last thing we need is some overglorified repair bot shooting his audio processor off about things he doesn't understand. A scrub like you should just smile and wave and stay out of the way.
And to think you actually believed you could take over as leader of the Decepticons. You couldn't lead a parade.
And don't worry, Organic Fan Zone. I have a maintenance bot along to clean up anything that might get messy.
Dump that piece of traitorous garbage where it belongs.
Why don't you stand up for yourself?
Because he knows his place.
How about I put you in your place?
If I need a trash can emptied or a floor mopped, I'll call on my buddy Optimus Prime. Or should I say, Maintenance Prime.
Maintenance Prime? And I'll just call you Pompous Gasbag Prime. Yeah, that's what I should have said.
Then it's fortunate we do not have to rely on the feeble achievements of mere humans, isn't it?
Watch where you're pointing that thing, shovelhead.
are you calling shovelhead, cement breath?
Way to lure that egotistical trash can out into the open.
Who uses ice as a weapon? I mean, what are you, a refrigerator?
Gaz gets all the action, and I'm stuck playing nursemaid to an insubordinate washout.
Don't you two have an outhouse to build or something?
The fate of the Earth and Cybertron hang in the balance, and all I've got to command are a bunch of undisciplined, insubordinate malfunctions. I'd like to see you try, you worthless crankshaft.
Blitzwing's a bit unstable.
What is that thing?
Oh, that's right. You've never seen one up close. It's called a Decepticon.
You have no friends.
You know it's bad when you make Captain Fenzone look like the friendly one.
Hey! Just go.
And you, my Autobot friend, could stand to work on your people skills.
Move it, you worthless rat!
Out of the way, you walking pile of garbage! I just never knew, never imagined something this unspeakable could have happened to you. How can you even live like that? I mean, it's horrible. It's disgusting.
Okay, I get it. It's bad.
Gee, Prowl, I didn't know bears had shovels for hands.
Listen up, Scrap Heap. You're not an Autobot, and you never will be an Autobot. You're only good for one thing. Garbage!
Cybertronian technology can withstand more than this pathetic planet can dish out.
She looks up to us.
Yeah, hello, she looks up to everybody. I think one of them has a screw loose.
Just one?
What are you doing? Aim for his spot chamber.
Aim for his spot chamber! Don't tell me how to slide Megatron. I was slapping Megatron when you were still a gleam in my Spock.
And look how well that turned out.
But me Grimlock's still taller than you.
Because with all the charges they got against you, the next time you go racing, you'll be using a walker.
Hey, you call this a fight? I'll rust before someone wins, and I'm gonna vacuum.
I am so elite guard material.
In your dreams, subcompact, you won't even meet the height requirement.
I'm gonna put a steel boot in your tailpipe if you don't get your dirt-digging hands off of me.
Nice burger. What'd you do? Make it out of some spare parts you found lying around the parking lot?
Hey, Bossbot, how about a cooling break?
You just had one 2 cycles ago.
Don't worry, Captain Fenzone. We can still hang out.
Yeah, I'll clear my calendar.
Perhaps thou should have planned this caper with greater forethought, such as arranging a getaway car.
Who should a bot know around here?
I'll give you a hint. It's not you.
Listen up, you overgrown vacuum cleaner.
You want protection? Get a schnauzer.
I'm starting to think that Ultra Magnus is a few circuits shy of a full processor. You know what I mean? Oh, sure, he was the bot back in the day, but now, Ultra Magnus is just a rusted-out, obsolete model, sorely in need of an upgrade.
I need this space for more research and development in order to make enough new money to cover what you lost the company while you were playing at being in charge. Miss Sumdac.
Ha! And you said I couldn't go 10 cycles without talking!
Mm-hmm. All it took was being paralyzed.
What are you gonna do about it, Captain?
I'm gonna go home and get some shut-eye.
They forgot everything, except how to guzzle oil and be obnoxious.
No way, you overgrown boombox.
He might forgive you if you stopped making excuses and started making an apology.
Starscream, you incompetent malfunction. Your utter failure has reached astronomical proportions.
What's the matter with you? You're an excavator, not a golf cart. Grow a backhoe and let's get some oil.
I've heard your music, Soundwave. I'm not impressed.
Now I think it needs a longer caption.
You second-rate clones aren't even worthy to breathe my exhaust fumes.
Maybe I should clean out your audio receptors with my fists!
Why did you make it work in the first place? What were you thinking?
This coming from the guy who rebuilt Megatron.
We got a description of the perps. 30-foot tall, robotic, rude. Friends of yours?
Any leader has to be an improvement over you!
Looks like the hybrid found himself a new friend. A total mud flap.
I will remain loyal to you forever.
Maybe we don't feel like taking orders from some old dude and his little daughter.
If she even is his daughter.
Okay, maybe liking us is too much to ask with Ratchet around.
But if you consider the possibility of using concentrated sonic pulses at alternating frequencies to weaken and dissolve the glue that's binding us, rather than complaining about it, which accomplishes nothing other than the endless restatement of a problem that is painfully obvious to all of us in the first place!
So, Megatron, how's your ingenious plan working so far?
Ignore my diminutive colleague.
I am not sitting next to him. I want my own safe place.
I will scramble your circuit so bad you'll need a GPS scanner to find your own exhaust port.
You don't see my game player turning everyone into zombies, do you?
Actually...
Get away from my father, you cyber glitch!
Didn't think this through, did you, tough bot?
Try to keep him quiet.
You do realize this is Bumblebee?
You couldn't kick my motherboard if I held it in front of your foot!
That is, unless you don't think you can handle transforming. It is pretty difficult, especially for a noob such as yourself.
Same crazy wasp, but he's way uglier than I remember. Rusty old bolt bucket like you? Teach me anything? Doubtful.
Possible! You cannot defeat me! You are not worthy! You are inferior! And your joke stinks!
It's Autobots choose to be human.
Not for the fashion sense, I can tell you that!
I actually thought I was gonna have to lead these losers into battle.
No, Sentinel. I just have something you never will. Respect for my teammates.
This is why I hate machines. Especially arrogant, full of themselves machines.
Would you prefer I use your head as a shield? How do you put up with him?
I'll just tune out half of everything he spits out.
Only half?
Should we be taking notes on what not to do?
You can't honestly believe that. He's a lying, insubordinate crankshaft.
He may be a little rough around the edges, but in the heat of battle, Optimus Prime exhibited the qualities of a true leader. Something you could stand to learn a thing or two about, Sentinel Prime?
Sentinel Prime, take your order and your condescending attitude and stick in your hard drive. You're on my turf now.